promised,
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
As promised, I said that I was gonna be making.
Hi sister.
Oh.
Hi sister.
I was trying to film this video while they took a nap, and now they're both awake. But I can still make it happen. I'm a mama, so I can multitask. Go play with the cups with brother. Go play with brother. Yeah. So as promised, I was going to make a story time video on what happened to me and why I was in the hospital. So let's just jump right into it. So basically, on Sunday night, I wasn't feeling well at work. I was like feeling a little nauseous, and I was super itchy, and at that point, I hadn't really realized how like my face was swelling up. Because I wasn't looking at myself or whatever, and so it wasn't until like I started feeling numbness in my tongue, and I noticed that my lips were swollen, that I figured, you know, I need to administrate my EpiPen because I was having a hard time breathing. So for the first time ever in life, I administrated my EpiPen, and then I went home. Like, I worked the rest of my shift. I know, crazy. I worked the rest of my shift, and I told Jared, like, I need to go to the hospital. You know, I had some crazy allergic reaction, and I'm still not feeling that great. He's half asleep, and so he's like, okay, you know, just text me or whatever. You know, he's half asleep. So I went to the hospital, and by that time, I don't know what I looked like, but I must have looked pretty bad because when I walked in, everybody was like looking at me like, oh my God, like, are you okay? And why do you look like that? Yeah, I'm making you guys some food. Well, I was making it for myself, but you guys can eat it.
Bye, girl. Oh, bye. Goodbye. Good riddance. Goodbye.
Why is she rolling her eyes? Really?
Tablet?
Really?
What's your tablet?
Okay, go get the tablet. Okay, go get the tablet. Oh my God, she's a character, that girl. Anywho, so, where was I? Okay, so when I got into the hospital, I'm pretty sure that I looked like Will Smith from the movie Hitch. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie before, but I will insert a photo of him. Pretty sure that's how I looked when I got to the hospital. And they quickly rushed me to the back. They gave me this very painful steroid shot in my butt. Okay? Yeah, apparently that's where you get steroid shots. Which I think that I got two steroid shots before, actually. 4. Because I had to get 2 at the same time each time. But I got something similar or the same thing when I was pregnant with Bryson, and I was having preterm labor. Just wanted to clarify that I was giving steroid treatments because I had preterm issues with Bryson. Luckily, he did come later, but I was giving that just in case he came too early. Pretty sure I got steroid shots in my butt, and they hurt really bad, guys. Oof. I don't wish that on anybody. I hope that you never have to experience a steroid shot, and if you have, we're okay. We made it through. All right. So yeah, that happened. Then my blood pressure was high. I was dehydrated, so I ended up getting admitted. Got an IV drip. Couldn't eat anything because, hello, we don't know, you know, what's causing this reaction. And my arms, I had hives all over my arms and my legs. And I was scared. Yeah, I was scared because I really wasn't sure like what was happening. And my mom and my dad's all the way up in Mexico, and you know, my husband's at home with the kids, so I was a little scared. I was by myself. So I had texted Jared everything, and then by that time he had woken up, and he's like, oh my God, like, what if it was something you ate at the program yesterday? Because we had worked overtime, and we worked this event, and they had like all this good like vegan food and stuff. So I was like, but we asked like, oh, does this have tree nuts in it? And you know, they would tell us no, and they'd tell us yes, this has tree nuts in it and stuff. So I just wasn't sure like what I had possibly ate that could have had tree nuts in it, assuming that that's what was giving me the reaction, because that is the only thing that I know that I'm severely allergic to. And so Jared was like, you need to tell your mom. And I was like, I really don't want to text her, you know, while she's on vacation. Don't want to ruin their vacation. He's like, if your mom finds out that you were admitted in the hospital and you didn't tell her, she's going to be upset. So I was like, okay, you're right. So I texted her and I was like, don't panic. Which is not something you say to someone, you know, but whatever. Sent her a picture of my arm. My arm was pretty jacked up. And she was like, oh my gosh, like, are you okay? And of course, you know, being my mom. So I had to tell her, like, I'm fine. You know, my blood pressure is a little high and all that stuff. They ran the test. So they're trying to figure out, you know, what is causing it. So come to find out that not only do I have a tree nut allergy, but I have a dairy allergy, a gluten allergy, and randomly I'm allergic to bananas, which is weird because I don't eat bananas. I don't like bananas. And I always tell people that I'm allergic to bananas because I don't like them, but how random is it that I'm allergic to bananas? Whatever. So I was really confused because I'm like, gluten, dairy, like, okay, what am I gonna eat? That's like the first thing I'm thinking. I'm like, what am I gonna eat? Everything has dairy, everything has gluten. And he's like, well, nowadays, since so many people have gluten allergies, a lot of things come gluten-free and all that. He's like, you're just gonna have to do your research, you're gonna have to talk to the nutritionist. And I'm like, okay, well, that's that. So no more ice cream, no more cheese, a lot of things that I like, you know. I'm like, okay. And I can't have, you know, almond milk because I'm allergic to tree nuts, so I guess I'll be drinking soy in my coffee and all that stuff. And so just so many things went through my mind, but I was just happy that, you know, I found out what it was. So fast forward to me finally getting out of the hospital at wee hours in the morning. I was so hungry, and because I'm like, okay, this is kind of like a forced diet. Like, what am I going to eat besides, like, you know, fruit and vegetables? And it's kind of just like, it all works out because my doctor has been telling me, Princess, you need to lose weight. You are overweight. You are too short to be the size that you are. And I'm just going to put it out there. I am 5'2" and I weigh 195 pounds. That is a lot for a short person, especially a person that was petite all of their life. And then I had 2 kids back to back. Eryn and Bryson are 13 months apart. And I never, I never lost any weight from having the kids. So I didn't gain any weight from having the kids. I mean, like, okay, I didn't gain any weight from, like, when I had Eryn, I was the same size. I was 195 pounds. And I haven't lost any weight. I think, like, when I weighed myself, I weighed, like, 193. So, like, my weight never has gone down, like, completely. Like, I'll fluctuate between 180 and 195. And that's it. And I haven't lost any weight. And that's bad. Okay, that's on my part. That's just me being like, oh, like, you know, I'm a mom, and I have 2 kids, and I don't have time. But that's just all excuses, basically. So now I have to kick it into high gear. I have to, first of all, watch what I eat, make sure that I'm taking care of myself so I don't wind up in the hospital anymore. And 2, I obviously am teeter-tottering, okay? Because why was my blood pressure so high? What do you think? Okay, so it's a lot this week. This has been a very stressful week. But I mean, I can get through it. I've lost weight before. I've just never lost weight after 2 kids before. So I'm going to change my diet because I have to. And I am going to start off small, but I'm going to start doing some type of physical activity, okay? I have 2 kids. We can definitely go on walks, you know. Sorry, I was reading something. We can definitely go on walks, you know. Jared, he's been saying, like, oh yeah, like, every night let's do push-ups and sit-ups, because Jared's on the opposite spectrum, okay? If you've seen my hubby, he is a very small person, okay? And he is trying to gain weight. So we are on completely different, you know, sides of the scales, literally. I can't myself up. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to be working on losing weight. He's going to be working on gaining weight. And I'm going to be trying to figure out how to navigate these food allergies. Because like I said, the only thing I know that I can eat right now is salad, okay? So I'm going to have to just figure it out, research it, talk to the nutritionist. And that's basically it. So it was a short little girl chat today, but I wanted to update you guys on that and tell you what happened to my crazy self, because something crazy is always happening to me. I'm always doing something crazy to myself. So it's about to be a journey, but hey, you guys are going to be along with me, and if anybody else is going through the same thing or similar thing, then let's go through it together, and you know, let's give each other tips and motivation, and I'm ready. So I hope you guys are ready, because I ain't going to look like this after a while, you know. My face gonna go back to normal. I ain't gonna have a double chin. My shoulders, you know, it's all gonna be good. Maybe these girls will go down a little bit, because I mean, they nice and all, but they hurt my back. Okay, I gotta find the right bra. It's too much. Okay, need to lose weight, period, point blank. So that's what you guys can be expecting from our channel. Of course, our normal family weekly vlogs, but we're gonna try to switch it up, give you guys different content as far as health and fitness, girl chats like this. Hey, you never know, we might do some advice. We're definitely gonna be doing backstories, and you know, who knows what it is to expect from our channel. Look at this, I look crazy. Get it together, girl. I'm just gonna tuck you back there. But anyways, so you never know. We're a family. We like to have fun. Pretty silly, as you can tell from my kids. They both have very crazy personalities. So we're excited to be part of the YouTube family. We hope that you guys accept us with open arms, get to know us, and keep enjoying our videos. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. Okay, go ahead and hit that bell button so you can be informed every week when we post a video. And go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment if you like. I'll always comment back. And yeah, we'll see you in our next video. Bryson, say like and subscribe to our channel.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Say subscribe.
Don't subscribe.
Okay, close enough. Eryn, do you want to say something? Say
Thanks,
bye.
Bye.
Say see you later.
See you later.
Okay.